In a striking turn of events, Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky has openly criticized FCC Chairman Brendan Carr for his remarks regarding late-night television host Jimmy Kimmel, labeling them as absolutely inappropriate. This controversy erupted after Kimmel was suspended indefinitely from his show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, by ABC due to comments he made about the assassination of Charlie Kirk, which many deemed to be in poor taste. Kimmel suggested that conservatives were attempting to exploit the tragedy for political gain and insinuated that the assailant was a supporter of former President Trump, despite the lack of evidence to support such a claim. During his September 15th broadcast, Kimmel expressed his frustration, stating, "We hit some new lows over the weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it." The tragic incident occurred on September 10th, when Kirk was fatally shot during a college event at Utah Valley University. The 31-year-old father of two was responding to a question about transgender mass shooters when he was allegedly shot in the neck by 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, who had connections to a transgender partner. Text messages released by the FBI reportedly show Robinson confessing to the crime. In the wake of Kimmel's comments, FCC Chairman Carr appeared on The Benny Show and seemed to pressure ABC to take action against Kimmel, hinting at potential regulatory consequences. He stated, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct and take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead." Just hours later, ABC confirmed that Kimmel's show would be suspended indefinitely. Senator Paul did not hold back in his response, asserting that Carr's comments were out of line and that the FCC should not be involved in such matters. He emphasized that while individuals have the right to express controversial opinions, they do not have an inherent right to keep their jobs if they violate conduct codes. People have to also realize that despicable comments, you have the right to say that, but you don't have the right to employment. Virtually everybody employed, probably including yourself, has a code of conduct. In your contract, you have to adhere to it. NFL players have it. Baseball players have it. If you don't adhere to that conduct, if you say things that are reprehensible or glorify someone's death, yeah, you can be fired. The FCC should have nothing to do with it. The government has no business in it. The FCC was wrong, and I will fight any attempt by the government to get involved in speech, Paul stated during an interview with Kristen Welker on Meet the Press. In the aftermath of Kimmel's comments, Sinclair Broadcast Group, which is ABC's largest affiliate, decided to pull Kimmel's show from all its stations on September 17th. The company expressed gratitude to Carr for his remarks and outlined a list of conditions that Kimmel would need to meet for his show to return to their airwaves. Sinclair's vice chairman, Jason Smith, issued a statement saying, "Mr. Kimmel's remarks were inappropriate and deeply insensitive at a critical moment for our country. We believe broadcasters have a responsibility to educate and elevate respectful, constructive dialogue in our communities. We appreciate FCC Chairman Carr's remarks today, and this incident highlights the critical need for the FCC to take immediate regulatory action to address control held over local broadcasters by the big national networks." Among the stipulations for Kimmel's return to Sinclair's local ABC affiliates was a requirement for him to apologize to the Kirk family and make a donation to both them and Kirk's political organization, Turning Point USA. They also insisted that ABC engage in formal discussions about their commitment to professionalism and accountability. As this situation unfolds, it raises important questions about the boundaries of free speech, the responsibilities of broadcasters, and the role of government in regulating media content. What do you think? Should the FCC be involved in matters of speech like this, or is it a slippery slope toward censorship? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.